So, I think this is,
Take my advice. Never gamble. Damn Ernskar has me in debt up to the eyes.
right.
You should speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains of the family.
Okay. What are you? Not the brains, obviously. Oh, I saw a bird's shadow. That's nice. I like this detail. This is a very attractive city. Very imperial looking, isn't it, Lydia? Yes, I saw that nod. Right. These are obviously Imperial soldiers. So, Tullius has got to be around here somewhere. Captain Aldis.
Out with it.
Oh yeah, you were the one presiding over the execution.
Not my finest hour.
Oh.
Rogvir was a fine and honorable man.
So how could you execute a fine and honourable... No, yeah. So what... So you think what he did was right?
No, I think he was entirely wrong. Rogvir's execution was justified and necessary. Being honorable might make you a good man, but it doesn't make you right. Be a better world if it did. Not my finest hour. Sometimes you just do what needs to be done. You don't have to hate a man to kill him. Though, admittedly, it helps. Keep my men in your prayers. They'll need them if they don't shape up.
I do like the fact that this game is...
What is it, Elf?
Oh god, look at your eye.
What do you need?
Can I go in? Castle Dower. I thought it was a castle door. Yeah, the fact that there's no clear right or wrong answer is a very welcome change from the silly karma system that
What is it?
These games had.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir.
It's true.
Every day more join his cause.
I heard it.
Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
What's the
Call it
difference?
whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruuf.
Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
General,
It's foolish.
You people and your damn Jarls.
sir, you can't force a Nord to accept help he hasn't asked for.
If Ulfric's making a move for Whiterun, then we need to be there to stop him. Draft another letter with the usual platitudes, but this time share some of your intelligence regarding Ulfric's plans. Embellish if you have to. We'll let it seem like it's his idea.
Yes, sir.
You Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
Sir.
So, Tullius is a flawed man too. Let's talk to him.
Speak with Legate Ricka. She will determine if you are Legion material.
How goes the war?
Ulfric will want to take Whiterun from us, but we will hold fast. We can't give the rebellion free rein through the center of Skyrim.
Yeah. It's a shame I can't actually tell him about the fact that I overheard those plans to take Whiterun. What will it take to end the war?
Ulfric's Stormcloak's head rolling away from his lifeless body.
Right. Uncompromising. What is the Imperial Legion doing in Skyrim?
The Legion's always been here. Without us to keep order, the provinces would fall into barbarism and lawlessness. Especially Skyrim. Take, for example, Ulfric Stormcloak and his little rebellion. But rest assured, his days are numbered.
I'm just going to move.
As you
because
were.
Legate Ricky is in my way. Why am I looking at him? Okay, here we go. Have you always lived in Skyrim? I'm guessing the answer is no.
I'm originally from Cyrodiil, sent here at the request of the Emperor himself.
Not surprised.
I'm often ordered to places with problems that need fixing. Now, while I'm certain this is all terribly interesting to you, I have important matters to attend.
Yeah,
Sir.
fair enough.
You survived Helgen?
Yes.
General Tullius told me what happened. Not many made it out alive.
Oh yeah, he was there.
I've got a
wasn't
good feeling about you, and I don't often get good feelings about anything. A warrior knows to trust her gut. I'm not going to go through the normal process with you. I've got a little test lined up. Pass that, and we'll talk about you joining the Legion.
I'm not sure I want to join yet, but I can handle anything you can throw at me.
Is that confidence or bravado? Confidence I can use. Bravado gets soldiers killed.
Not me.
We'll soon find out. I'm sending you to clear out Fort Hrogstad. If you survive, you'll pass. If you die, then I'll have no further use for your corpse.
Straightforward. What's at Fort Hrogstad, as if it matters?
The ancients built many of the fortresses that dot the landscape of Skyrim. Sadly, most have fallen into disrepair, and nearly all have been overrun with bandits or other vagabonds. Fort Hrogstad is one of the few that remains mostly intact. We're going to install a garrison there, but first, you're going to clean out the bandits that have moved in.
Bandits? That's easy. I've killed dragons. Consider that fort already yours.
Good, that's what I want to hear. Now go make it happen, soldier.
Can I get more? I want to know more about you guys and your intentions.
I believe the legate gave you an order. I expect you to follow it. Dismissed.
Well, I guess I already know everything I need to know about the Legion. As you can tell just by looking at them, they're like the Romans. They're conquerors, but somewhat civilized for their time and place and situation. They're kind of detached, and they make when they take a land for their own, like the Romans did, they allow them to keep their customs, which is a great way to ensure that if you take over a land and you annex it and then you make it be like you, it will rebel. But if you allow it its own customs, it will quite happily remain part of your empire. And that is, of course, exemplified by the fact that this rebellion is happening simply because of the Nords not being allowed to keep their own customs. So, there's Fort Hrogstad. It's not that far.
Something to report?
Not yet.
What's the matter, soldier? I gave you an order. I want that fort, and I want it now. Move it!
I like strong women.
Keep an eye out for trouble. It's only a matter of time.
The general
Damn
and I have our
Stormcloak
disagreements,
rebels.
but he's the best hope for both the Empire and Skyrim.
I've asked this of an Imperial Legion guy before, but let's just ask him here just to hear it again. How do you feel about this war?
You mean Ulfric's so-called Stormcloak rebellion? The Nord Kings, excuse me, Jarls. They can't seem to control their own people, so the Legion has stepped in to keep order. Sadly, the Empire's stretched a little thin these days, and we've gotten very few reinforcements, so we've been forced to recruit locally. But rest assured, citizen, we'll put an end to this uprising, and things will get back to normal soon enough. All right then.
Well, looks like I've made my decision. I'm not sure it was the right one. I'm not sure it was the wrong one. But this is a case where it's not so black and white. I had to make a decision sooner or later. So be it. And with the Empire, down with the Stormcloaks.
Hjalmarch is an important buffer zone
And their,
between the rebel forces in the capital. All
racist
will try to break
ways.
through at some point.
And hopefully... not dungeon. No. Hopefully the Empire will eventually budge on the worship of Talos. People seem to be worshipping him anyway. And maybe when this war is over, we can fight the Stormcloaks, the Thalmor together. But for that to happen, because ultimately, without the Legion protecting Skyrim,
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn. I just don't know it yet.
yeah, right. Try shouting or killing a dragon. But yeah, like I was saying, without the Empire, Skyrim is doomed by the Thalmor anyway. So, if Ulfric had been entirely on the side of right and there was nothing morally dubious about his attitudes, I would have sided with him. But his attitude towards the Dunmer, the Argonians and the other races was enough to upset the scales and make pragmatism the weightier ball on the other side of the scale, if that makes sense.